Chapter 6. Darkness. Roscuro blinked, then blinked again as his eyes tried to adjust to the awful darkness. But it didn't help. The rat had landed in a place of suffocating, stifling blackness. And for a rat who loved daylight, this was a terrible place indeed. Roscuro looked up toward the gate, now stories above him, where one last trickle of light struggled to reach him. He could see little. A faint outline of damp, rancid walls, a steep staircase that led down into yet more darkness, and his reflection in a puddle. He stared down at his face, the same one that had caused the queen so much terror. Was he that ugly, he wondered? That repulsive? He thrust his paw into the water, destroying his reflection. Roscuro slumped against the wall and sat for a while, trying to muster the courage to move. But for what? He asked himself. He was a rat without a home or a friend. He was alone, completely alone. And then the rat did something most unrat-like. The rat began to cry. Roscuro cried and cried and cried, and he did not stop crying until he felt something. Or rather, someone. Roscuro felt an icy prickling at the back of his neck, the kind of feeling you get when you're being watched. Roscuro froze as the shadow of a towering robed figure emerged from the darkness. 2 red eyes slowly materialized. And then, behind that creature, more eyes. Roscuro squeaked and hid behind his paws. "You don't need to be afraid," the creature said, slinking from the shadow and into the gray light. It had the face of a rodent, but it was much, much taller, with long, gangly arms and finger-like claws. "I know it's dark," the creature soothed, "but you'll get used to it." Who are you?" Roscuro asked, blinking. The grotesque face inched closer. It was horrid, gnarled, and fanged with sunken eyes. "Just a rat like you," he said. His name was Botticelli, and he was the most frightening rat Roscuro had ever seen. "Come with me," Botticelli said, with a creepy smile. Botticelli draped one long arm around the smaller rat's shoulder. Roscuro rose slowly and let the stranger lead him deeper into the dungeon.